the beautiful sight from our hotel. All ready to go. Who cares? I'm having fun. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, then welcome in. Hi, my name is Chloe and today I'm in Birmingham. This is the Birmingham Gaming Market, and as you come through the doors you're greeted with a lot of different stands. It's quite overwhelming actually, so depending on what it is you're after. So if you're like me and you like a bit of everything, I came in actually prepared. I came in with a list. I had PS2, PS1, I had PS3, 4, you name it, I had everything on the list and I just wanted to see what I could find. Even like I wanted to check out some Wii stuff, I want DS, Game Boy Color, like I had no idea. Right, if you just saw that, you know how much of a massive fan I am of Parappa. Well, I saw Parappa 2 and I thought, you know what, this is the opportunity, I need to take this. You've got Mr. Mosquito on the PS2. I've never seen it out in the wild, so it was really nice to see that on PS2 and actually a really clean copy. These two gentlemen were having a conversation about these really lovely boxed, and I think a lot of them were sealed as well. This Spider-Man vs. X-Men, I don't think it's very common. I had to just look at this Jet Set Radio Future. It's bloody lovely. And then I came across this sealed, I think this was an Australian Pokemon pinball, but it was beautiful. It was sealed, you know, you'd have to just get that graded straight away. And then this, the Monkey Island big box, and I'm not even joking, it came with the 4 floppy disks. I thought it was 12 it contained, but it came with 4. It came with the spin wheel. Oh my God. If you're in the comments right now, please let me know if this is something you had as a kid or if you recognize. There was a man next to us who just said, if you don't pick that up, I'm getting it. And I think it was about £45. This Diablo 2 big box was amazing. Obviously, we've got the Diablo 4 coming out very, very soon. Battalion was actually really cool. This whole box was, everything in this box was sealed. We got chatting to the gentleman that owns the stand. It's Retro Monkey Gaming, and everything in here was sealed, but it was all under a stand. It was all under a stand. I was like, have you got anything else that's sealed? And then he just brought out this box and I was just there like, hello, let me have a little rummage through here, because I like picking up sealed stuff, especially the games that kind of have a connection for like me as a child growing up, and games that kind of just shaped how I was and kind of like formed me today. So obviously Manhunt was a classic. It's one of my favorites, so I saw Manhunt then on the Wii, but again I've got it on the Wii and I don't think I need to just fork out for this one just yet, because everything that was in this box, if it had a red sticker, it meant that there was a little bit of damage, so it might affect a grade anyway. This Zelda was beautiful. I think this had a little red dot on the spine. Don't think it was too bad. I mean, you could see it on the left side. I think it had like a bit of damage. Beautiful, beautiful game. They're in really good condition. And then this was me just coming back in. It had quieted down by this time. It was late afternoon, so it was really nice to just get a look around and see everything without all of these people. It was quite overwhelming and it was really, really warm. There wasn't any aircon from what I can remember inside, and obviously it's this big building with lots of windows, and it was a really sunny day. I think it's really nice at the moment. So it's really just go around and have a look, rummage through, no distractions, no people talking or like trying to have a conversation. It was quite quiet. I was able to rummage and have a nosy. Lots of Dreamcast, lots of PlayStation. There was a lot of Wii. That Alone in the Dark was sick. I love that. £65 I think it had on that. Again, I had like a list of games that I wanted to check out and try and see if I could spot. So there's Parappa on there, I think Pandemonium, there was Metal Gear Solid, there was just a bunch of games, and I really enjoyed this event. There was a stack of PS1. I was really excited because I saw Parappa the Rapper, and if you know me, if you follow me, you know this was an amazing game. Wario Land 2 was amazing. I think it was 120. And then there was Silent Hill Shattered Memories. That was also on my list of games to try and see if I could find, or something Silent Hill related, and I'm pretty sure every stand had Silent Hill 2. That Doom at the top was looking pretty nice, if I do say so. Final Fantasies there, Yu-Gi-Oh, you've got Preenie. There was so much. I think I saw Beautiful Joe there as well. Then next to them as well, they had all of this hardware, they had all of these controllers just hanging up. It's a really nice way of displaying all these controllers, actually. So if you go down just a little bit, we could see all of the consoles. There was just so many different types of game. Like half these games, I don't even think I recognize what console they're on. And again, there was so much PS2. I've got such a massive collection of PS2 that I'm not really sure how much I have and what games I need. Yeah, I don't need Leisure Suite Larry. I already have it. Lots of Xbox. You know what? Xbox 360 and Xbox is really underrated. I feel like there's so many classics on there that I forget exist and I don't put them on the list and I just end up ignoring them or skipping them. Piano 3 looked nice, Zelda looked nice, Road Rage, couple of copies of that. Pikmin, I've actually got an American copy. So if anybody in America wants to hit me up and they want an American copy and swap it, or just buy it and I'll swap it for a UK version, that would be amazing. I think it's on Gamecube. Then we've got lots of 64. You've got lots of, you just got loads. You got loads. I could see a gun there as well. Maybe Time Splitters Resi, not 100% sure. Loads of Gamecube, loads of PlayStation. This is me just checking it out at the end, trying to see what PlayStation stuff I can pick up because the collection I have right now is huge and I'm getting quite specific about what it is I'm actually looking for now. So just trying to be a bit more picky about what I'm trying to pick up. But again, a bit of 360, a bit of Xbox. I think this was the stand with a lot of the big box. And to be honest, I think this stand was a little bit underrated. Like, I genuinely think, like, rummaging through again, seeing a bit of PSP, I thought the Medieval, yeah, because it was priced at £5. I thought that was a really good price. And from what I can remember, I think it was fully, like, it had everything in there. So I thought that was a good price, but I think I already have it. So yeah, big box is actually behind it. I don't know how much footage I actually get of it, but I really did enjoy just rummaging around and seeing all of the stuff. It hit me with that like nostalgia that I've missed out on. And that's why I love these events. You can see that Frogger there as well. Civilization, Star Trek was cool. And then you got this Thief. I didn't play Thief. This stand is actually wicked. They do like little vinyl stand stickers. So I think these look like the ones that you put on top of arcade machines, but you can hand them, like put them in the background of your streams like I would do. This Doorway to Darkness was actually an amazing stand. There was so much stuff to go through. This is me just going backwards and just showing you the Dreamcast. I think that's a really good, oh wait, is that just the controller? Okay, ignore me. I thought that was the whole console for 45 quid. I was gonna say in a box. They had these really nice GameCube controllers. I don't think they were official. I don't know if I even had a chance to check them out properly, but they had loads of nice colors. Do you know what I like seeing at these kind of events that you don't see a lot is manuals, gamer guides. I love seeing them. I would pick up as many as I enjoy. I would pick up a lot more if I saw them, but they don't tend to have a lot of them at these events. Lots of Japanese here. We've got a load of big box. We've got a lot of 64. Again, 64 was a little bit before my time. I think I played a little bit of Mario Kart on that with my friend because I didn't have one. My first console was a GameCube and a PS1, so that's why I've got a massive love for PS1 games. So I'm just trying to pick up everything that I love. There's always, I can see Wu-Tang there. I can see a lot of Lara Croft Tomb Raider. I think I have most of them. And again, with the PS2, I'm just trying to be really specific about what it is that I actually have. That Jurassic Park would have been nice to pick up. I don't know if I actually have that. Again, PS3, I actually didn't play a lot on the PS3. It wasn't a console that I actually owned, but I do tend to pick up the stuff that I would have liked and go back and play it now because I do have a PS3. Lots of Xbox 360, and this is just me showing you the length of the stand because it was so long. And then on the other side, we flip over and then we had some of these games, lots of PS2. There's a couple of bangers in there, you know. We've got lots of Game Boy. We've got this really cool game called Sheepdog and Wolf. If you don't remember this, or if you do actually, let me know in the comments because this game was a banger. And Rayman, Rayman was so good. I think I played most of those. Loads of nice Game Boy shells there as well. They had a couple of like Sega magazines, gamer guides, had a little rummage through their little box, and games that didn't actually have any boxes or anything. A bit of Switch, and then there was Monkey Ball. You know what, Monkey Ball was super underrated as well. I think it was a game I put a lot of time into, a lot of tears, a lot of anger, lots of stress playing that with my brother and sister, because we'd always argue about who would be who, and I'd always be the female monkey. Love that. And then we've got a load of unboxed. We've got Pokemon there, Pokemon Blue. This Chibi Robo, I see Phoenix Resales talk about, and I never see it out in the wild. I think it's quite an expensive game to my knowledge. This was hilarious. Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Drive. Jesus Christ. Every time I see Leisure Suite Larry, it just makes me giggle. Like, how old am I? Grow up. This stand had a little secret gem that I've actually messaged him on Instagram because I completely forgot. So there's a few things here that you know when you go back through footage and you actually see something? Well, this stand had a couple of little bangers. See if you can spot it on this stand. It wasn't in this box. I'm just going to give you a little hint, but Grand Theft Auto is nice to see. It was always nice to see on PSP. So here it is. The Grand Theft Auto manual is really nice to see. I think this stand might have like GTA a little bit, so they had a lot to sell. So it is in this picture right here. There's a lot of Crash Bandicoot, loads of controllers. Got Jurassic Park, there is Mario World, you know what, there's just loads. And then what is that? Everybody look, there's Metal Gear Solid. I'm actually so gutted I did not pick that up because I have never seen that in the wild, and I've been going on about it for so long. But yeah, we had a lot of PS2 in every stand, so it was really nice to see, you know, games ranging from, I think one of the stands had some for 50p and £1 all the way up to God knows over £200. So I'm just trying to keep my options limited right now and just try and pick up the games that I really liked. It's nice seeing American as well. I know I'm not going to be playing a lot of this anyway on the consoles that I own, but Beautiful Joe was really nice to see as well. And then I was just going through, just trying to see if there was anything else that caught my eye. And I can see Silent Hill 4, The Room. I had to check this just in case I don't already have it. And I do, but it's on Xbox, and I don't think we really need it on Xbox, if I'm honest. Red Dead Revolver there looking nice as well. Capcom Fighting. We've got Crash, Evil Dead looking really good. And again, a lot of these stands had these clear cases on them, so it kept them quite safe. No grubby fingerprints, thumbprints on them, like, you know, most people would just pick them up all willy-nilly. But yeah, it was nice to see Saw 1 and 2 as well on Xbox 360. I don't actually think I own these. I think the price on those has actually skyrocketed at the moment. Metal Gear Rising, we've got Dark Souls big box. I can see God of War there. It was just nice. I think there's a yellow label PS3, so I think, is that the value edition PS3 for Americans? Not 100% sure. I think it's a red label there as well, and I think that might be American, not 100% sure. Then there's PS4, 5, and then there was PS1. I thought it was a really good price on GTA 2, but I picked that up at one of the last events. In fact, I picked that up at the London version of this event, yeah. So I pick it up, and if you see this out in the wild, I think it's got some sort of, there's some sort of, it's quite rare to find it with the map inside. Rugrats was awesome. What a classic game. It's nice to see this. See Bomberman there as well. Tomb Raider. See Gran Turismo 2 was a game that I loved growing up. Crash Bandicoot, this was really nice. You know what? I don't actually remember seeing this game when I owned it and I played it a lot, and it didn't seem as stressful back then, but now when I play it, oh god, I can't even. This Evil Dead was lovely. I think I might already have it. I'm not sure if I've got it on PS1 or PS2. And that Alien Resurrection is, I pretty sure that's gone up a lot in price. That Tarzan was amazing. Tarzan was a classic. I think you had to collect like pieces of paper in the game, like scribbles. Yeah, because Jane had dropped all of her scribbles on the floor and you had to go and find them. Busting Out was just literally a classic. I love this game. I think I've already picked that up. It's one of the first finds I found when I started recollecting again. Colosseum is a classic. I've actually picked this up from CEX. I think I got that for about £50, maybe less. Mario Golf, I think I have this as well, but it's just nice to see out in the wild again. Spider-Man, loads of basketball games there. Time Splitters is cool. I had no idea that I'd actually gone up in price. So Gotcha Force as well was there. We've got Ribbit King, Luigi's Mansion on Platinum, a couple of Tony Hawk's games. When I look at Wii, I'm always looking for the Grudge or Tony Hawk's games, Resident Evil. And then you got a bunch of 64. You've got a load of loose games. This Mario bag was wicked. Like, I genuinely considered buying this bag just because of how cool it was. And then there's a couple more sealed games. I don't know if I get much footage of this. This was the stand with the Pokemon. Yeah, there it is, Pokemon Pinball. But it was lovely just to see out in the wild again. £300. Oh, I do not £300. But you will get to see what I get and what I pick up at the end, because yeah, you're in for a treat. So please stick around. Again, this stand was lovely. This is the stand where there was sealed items all in a box under the stand, and it just takes like 2 seconds to say, hi, can I have a look in there, please? Devil's Rejects, obviously being one of my favourite films. Rest in peace, Sid Haig. You absolute legend. Always spotting Metal Gear Solid, not Resident Evil, hello. And then there was a bunch of Switch. Something that a lot of the stands were lacking was a lot of Switch. I know it's like a lot newer, but I feel like it's nice to see a lot of super rare games and limited run. This Pikachu game, beautiful. I never get to handle this, let alone see it. I didn't have the manual, but it's quite easy just to pick up a manual for a game like this. Super Mario Land was awesome. You've got the Zelda there. It's really lovely just to see boxed and in quite good condition as well. Again, they had the seals around them just to keep them protected. Then you've got Quidditch World Cup. That was really nice to see. That was a game I played maybe on PS2. Blue. Oh my god, it was so nice to see this. I think that was there twice. This game I've seen rocketing in price at the moment, Link's Awakening. It isn't. I picked this up recently, Super Circuit. I picked that up in Western Supermare actually, but it's just nice to see all of that. Is that 2 copies of Pokemon Blue in there? Yoshi's Island is a classic. I actually have this, but no box, but I did own it when I was younger. But again, it was just really nice to see a lot of Game Boy there, especially with like a lot of more titles that you wouldn't expect to see, and with their boxes as well, not just game cartridge. A lot of PS2 again. Like I said, every stand had PS2. It was really nice to see Sly 3 and 2 just keeping an eye out for number 1. Someone actually just picked up number 1 on another stand just as we were arriving on the stand. I was really freaking gutted. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. If you see Sly Raccoon 1, let me know. Again, Pod Racers from Star Wars. There was 2 copies of this in there. Yeah. And then Silent Hill in there again. Like I said, every stand had Silent Hill 2. But it's nice to see out in the wild again. Modern Warfare 2, one of my favourite games. Obviously, I was brought up with Call of Duty 4. It's my like introduction into first-person shooters, and I bloody loved it. Then I saw some really cool games over here. You see me just like slide around. Maximum Carnage on the Mega Drive. Absolutely wicked. £250. And then I think there was something else here that kind of caught my eye. Yeah, Shadow of the Beast 3, the pin badge. I'm not sure if it had the pin badge inside. £100. Oof. Yeah, that might break the bank, a couple of those games. I just wouldn't be able to just afford a lot of the stuff here, but it's so nice to see it in the wild. And then you've got Altered Beast there as well. It's really nice to see that, because it's, I think a lot of people are starting to realise worth of their games as well, and they're coming out and they're selling them and then they're boosting the price. Again, loads more PS1. Lots of platinum. I'm trying to kind of only pick up the games that I love or loved as a kid, kind of for that nostalgia spot. A lot of Dreamcast there again. And I didn't play the Dreamcast in uni when I studied graphic design in uni, and I actually designed a box for the Dreamcast 2. We just had to make up a piece of packaging for an item that didn't exist. And me being a gamer, I chose Dreamcast and created the Dreamcast 2 and made like a life-size product of the Dreamcast 2, made the box, made the manual. It was wicked. Seeing Wario Land was really nice as well. That's a really nice box cover. There was a little bit of Switch on this stand. Again, it's nice to see little companies, not just necessarily Nintendo, but just these other companies like Limited Run, Super Rare. This Wario was really nice as well. Don't get to see that very often. Game Boy Advance, a bunch of amiibos, and then Game & Wario. And then there's this really cool stand with these little custom painted, but they didn't look like they were cut. They looked like they were official. Really nice sprayed controllers for like skins. This Back to the Future top was wicked. It was really nice to see some actual merch as well. I think Hunger Club were there as well. I think they're based up north. They do all hand designed illustrations. So shout out Hunger Club for taking the time to say hi. It was really nice to meet you. And then the stand, the guy on the stand had a wicked Metal Gear Solid t-shirt. Shout out Death Charger, because that was actually Death Charger's shirt. And then we've got a load of Zeldas on this stand, a bunch of FIFA, and this Kodelka. I can't remember what this is, but I saw this twice and thought, I know I've seen this before, so I feel like that's popped up a lot more recently. Again, lots of 64, lots of PS1, lots of Platinum PS1. It was just, again, it was so nice to see. Did I pick up this Tekken 2? That Tekken 2 was so cheap. I thought that was a really good price for £5. But I think I might already have it. Maybe not even the hard copy. I think it's like a boxed weird copy that I own. I love seeing manuals as well. Entertainment World in Birmingham actually are really cool for stuff like this, because they have boxes and boxes of manuals so you can complete your collections. Really enjoy it. Really love rummaging through it. Like I said, gamer guides, magazines, love it. Little figures here, a couple of games. I think some of these stands had Blu-rays as well, but I don't think I caught any of it. That was a Grim Fandango right there on PC. I already own it, but it was nice to see. yeah, I just had lots of fun. Look at that guy, the Animal Crossing Teddy. A couple of rare games in that cabinet as well. I think they had Persona 4. Persona something. There was one of them there. That God of War thing in the background was wicked. Also Japanese Dreamcast. You had that sound. There it is, Persona. I love it. Mystaria as well. Yeah, again, if I'm pronouncing anything wrong, then just shout at me in the comments. Oh, another stand with these full design shelves, all painted. These were lovely, really brightly coloured. I think I just stopped by just as she was packing up. But yeah, shout out to Paint Play by Shay. Really lovely stuff. And then we've got the Hunger Club clothing here. Nice, love this. Again, I've just given you guys a shout out, but check them out. They're really freaking awesome. Point Blank 3, this was lovely. Never seen this. And did it just say sealed on that? Yo, I forgot that was sealed. More PS1 on this stand. We just found Point Blank 3. I can't believe that was actually sealed. Yo, and then I think we're coming up to the end of the video, but this was bloody awesome. I had such a good day. The sun was shining. Ran off to grab a meal deal halfway through the day to fuel ourselves up. Couldn't find a bank. Some of these stands only accepted cash. Just panicking, running around Birmingham trying to find a cash point on a Sunday was hilarious. This was Sore Thumb Retro Games. I believe they're from York. Got the chance to visit them. Went up for the Suggs wedding in September maybe, and it was awesome. Got the chance to just stop in and say hi. Was here for a couple of hours in their stand, or sorry, in their shop in York, and they were awesome. Really friendly owner, and it's such a small world. I actually know one of the guys that work there, so shout out to him. Yeah, lots of Japanese on this stand, lots of Metal Gear Solid, big boxes, lots of toys as well that I don't think I filmed, but yeah, this is just an amazing shop. So if you do get the chance and you're up north East England, then definitely stop in. One of the coolest shops I visited. I've actually got a lot of footage from the shop. I just haven't had the chance to put a video together, and I visited last year, like November time. So I had a blast. The guys on this stand were really fun. I think they were actually from Leeds, the guys that were working it. It didn't have the original, like the owners of the shop here, but it was just good to see all of their stock, and I know it's only for one day. So yeah, shout out Sore Thumb for being cool guys. I'm not sure if I actually picked up anything on this stand, but you will get to see. I see Vanishing Point there. It always makes me think Point Blank, and I'm like, oh, do I have this? Do I have 1, 2 or 3? And I don't think I have any of them, but there we go. PS1, you never know what you're gonna find, and it's so nice to see. So yeah, in the comments, let me know if there's anything you see here that I might have missed, but I think we're coming to the end now. So yeah, we're just about to leave, and it's been awesome. It's been really busy. It's really sunny, so I can barely see, but it's been an awesome event. Lots of people there, lots of stalls, lots of stuff. Hopefully I can just end this video with a haul so I can show you everything, but let's end it with this ginormous Spider-Man thing behind me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! One of the first pickups was actually Twisted Metal Black. Now, I thought it was a really good £4 price. It didn't look like it was in bad condition. It's not sealed. This is just the original like plastic wallet that the Retro Monkey keep it in. So yeah, this is this. I thought £4 was pretty good, and they were really friendly on the stand as well. He had it in me to try and find Manhunt 2 on PS2. I don't think I've got it on PS2, but I think I'm just a little bit obsessed with Manhunt. So I picked it up on Platinum as well, and it's got everything inside of it as well. It's got the guide, really good guide, really good looking guide, and then we've got the disc as well, which is actually looking pretty nice. I thought, I don't have it on Platinum, and I'm not one of those people that likes to collect Platinum games either, PS1, 2, whatever. In fact, I don't really see many, you don't really see much Platinum PS2. Not really that much, I don't think. Anyway, I got it because I thought it looked cool, and obviously I'm a collector, and he did it for £7. I think these go on eBay for about 15. I said I was going to pick this up one day, and I didn't expect to be seeing it staring at me in the face on one of the stands. Parappa the Rapper 2. Okay, I should have probably put my Parappa t-shirt on for this one, but yes, I picked this up. I did pay $55 for this. I think that's a little bit above what CEX and eBay are charging at the moment, but when you see something in person, you just want to go and pick it up. Like there's a really nice feeling about picking something up in person rather than picking it up like on eBay or on Amazon. I just think there's something nice about picking it up in person. So I went ahead and did that. Again, the disc is actually looking beautiful. I don't think anybody's ever really used it. Yeah, you can see the recording here. Yeah, there's a little dot on there, but that is literally just fluff. And then the actual instruction manual is wicked. We've got this beard burger underneath in Comic Sans. I think that's wicked. I'm a massive fan of like this childish design for Parappa. I think that's what fills me with like a heap load of nostalgia and all these little squiggles and designs. It's really something that I'm, as a graphic designer as well, I feel like I just fucking love it. Okay, I'm really passionate about this sort of design. And Parappa just fills me with this level of nostalgia. There was a lot of people there at the event that were looking for Parappa the Rapper as well. And as we were going back to this stand, I saw PS1 Parappa. I didn't see a price on it. Last two items, you need to let me know what you think is cooler. Okay, so they are both very cool items, but in completely different ways. So I think I'm going to start with Silent Hill 3. Now, it's actually going to blow your minds. This was actually completely sealed. This is factory sealed. It's in a clear plastic wallet as well, hard case. So yeah, any marks you can see on it right now, they're actually on the case. They're not on the ceiling. So this is probably going to be, this is going straight away for grading. Also have a Silent Hill 2. Is it Silent Hill 2? On the Xbox that's going to also be sent off at the same time. I'm just trying to find somewhere in the UK that does it, that's kind of reliable and doesn't charge too much money. Yeah, this is an incredible pickup. I didn't think I'd ever see this, and when we saw it on the stand, it was like, yup. It was on the Retro Monkey, and they had a whole load of sealed stuff as well, so you'll be able to see in the video now. I'll just play the video at the end, where they had a whole box and it was full. So I think I videoed at the end, and then I videoed all of the sealed stuff as well. I think there was a Legend of Zelda in there. There was a lot in there. Anyway, I thought that was cool. I can't really get it out to show you, but I can just show you know, the back and front. It's lovely. I think if I can show you the seal, it's not looking too great on here. It's actually got a split right there. It's actually got a split right there on that seal. But it's nothing too much to worry about. So you can let me know in the comments what you think is cooler. So just a little over £100 for this. Yeah, it's one that you'll probably know. You don't really tend to see this a lot. Yeah, I'm very, very unbelievably happy with that. So it's going to stay in there. Then next up, I'll walk past this stand. It had a lot of Xbox. It had 360, Xbox One, PS4, 5. And then on the side, they had like 3 big boxes of big box PC stuff. So what caught my eye first was this Diablo box, Diablo 2, and it had the book and it had the game and it had like a big old manual, and it was really heavy. I think I've got a video of it, and it was awesome. I really freaking enjoyed it. Like, I loved it. And then there was another Diablo, like original Diablo big box, and there was a few other things in there. And what caught my eye was also this and the Curse of Monkey Island, but you never see this. I don't think I'll ever see this again in my life out in the wild. This is the Secret of Monkey Island. Sorry, just had to get changed. Yeah. Now, this is the big box. Oh my god, 1 megabyte of RAM required. Amazing. Inside, it contains... Now, I'm not sure how many it's supposed to have, but it has 4. Let me know in the comments if this is the right amount I should be expecting, but there are 4 floppies. Now, for some reason, in my head, I thought there was supposed to be 12. Look at this. Oh, it's like a key. And you spin it. Now, this isn't what I actually originally expected to be in the box. I've never seen this before, so this is pretty cool. The Atari reference card. Oh, look how nice this is. You've got the Lucas Games hint books. How retro this is. You've got the reference card from Atari and the keys and the commands and everything you need to press right there. This smells old, man. This smells old. This is cool. It's got a little bit of scribble on somebody's green writing and a little bit of poopy there or something. Now, yo, it had the original spin wheel in it, the Dial-A-Pirate, where you spin it round and you match up the face. Now, I kind of want to be really careful with this. I've never seen one and held one in the wild, and I know a lot of you might actually recognize this. Now, I just can't believe it was in there. But yeah, let me show you. This is the Dial-A-Pirate. This is where you spin it around and put it on their faces, and it lines up. You're supposed to line up correctly, but there we go. This is awesome. Like, it's something you'll, I don't know. There we go. We lined it up, so there you are. Let's just make sure that's lined up like that. Got everybody's faces lined up like that. Of course I was going to put this on. Of course. Hello. There was a guy that was stood there and he said, oh, how much does he want for it? And we told him the price and he said, if you don't snatch that up, I'm gonna have that. So yeah, let me know in the comments. This was about 45-50 pounds, I think, for the whole set. Now, I don't know if this is the full set of the floppies, but who knows? Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good deal, if you've ever seen one of these, held one of these, if you ever owned it, let me know. And what do you think is cooler? Do you think the sealed Silent Hill 3 is cooler, which will go over to PSA, or it will go over to be graded? Or do you think the old school Monkey Island big box with the spin wheel, 4 floppy disks and everything else with it? I've never even seen this before. Never seen this. Make sure if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please drop a comment if you did enjoy it. What was your favorite part about the video? Did you spot anything that I might not have seen? I love going back through the footage and seeing games that I literally missed. And I'm like, well, I don't get to see that again potentially until September when they do another one. Because I think they only do 2 a year. But again, this was in Birmingham and there'll be another one in London. Now, tickets are about £5 each. I think that's really reasonable given the space and the amount of stores that were there. It was really hot. It was a lovely day. Sun was literally shining. Like the video if you did enjoy. Please subscribe to the channel for more retro days out. Let me know if there's anywhere in the UK you want me to come exploring. I definitely want to come to Scotland next, so that's got to be on my cards. Forgotten Worlds, I believe it is, in Glasgow. Watch this space. But let me know in the comments if there's anywhere cool I should be checking out, and I'll see you for the next one. Ta-da!